Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Thomas. Today we're back here with Puppet History once again. Today, well, hope you got your finger keys ready. We got the pianist, so sexy, he drove people crazy. So yeah, one of the greatest pianists of all time, huh? I don't know, I don't play the piano, so I don't know who we're going to be talking about, but it might be interesting considering, you know, who. I'm actually kind of curious to see how things go, so... Sorry, just make sure everything's ready to go. Let's rock and roll. As you know, I'm going to be playing along with this whiteboard app I have. So, be sure to like, subscribe, and more. I hope you enjoy. Here we go. Showtime for Puppet History.
Whoa!
Hey!
Welcome one and all to Puppet History. Today we'll be taking an ever-winding look at
another chapter.
The heavy book we call history, while our guests ruthlessly compete for the coveted capsules and title of History Wizard. I'm your beloved conductor, the Professor. Thank you, Ryan Vergara. Are you ready?
I'm ready to compete for those capsules.
Yeah, I know. We need them, don't we? Oh, special guest,
All right.
Reese Feldman. Are you ready?
Hey, Reese.
I'm ready. Hello.
Thanks for being here, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, then let's crack in.
You got... What's stolen? Down here, this stuff?
Oh, wait. Well, to begin, are you guys good at anything? I mean, anything. Like, do you have any talent or...
That's an incredibly aggressive.
Yeah, that's a big one.
I'm sorry.
That's how you invite people into your house? You just ask them immediately, are you good at anything?
I'm just getting to know you
anything?
guys, okay?
Yeah.
You know, tell
That's
me
a
all
little
about
harsh, man.
yourselves. What do you
Let's be
enjoy?
honest.
What are your hobbies? What are your pastimes? What are your passions?
Do you have anything?
I mean, well, I guess he wants our resume.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I generally
sounds about
don't.
right, resumes.
You don't have any
No, like I have passions, but I don't excel at anything.
Oh,
Nothing
well,
wrong with
Nothing that's tangible.
I mean,
I'm good at movie trivia.
That's good.
oh, wait, let me think of some movie trivia. I love movies.
Where's my train of thought?
Who directed
I miss this.
Jurassic Park?
I'm gonna put B. Steven Spielberg.
That's a jelly bean for Reese!
Okay.
Does that count?
Yeah,
Half a
no,
jelly
for-
bean? I'll take that.
I'll give you a full one for that. A dino-sized jelly
go.
bean. Well, our
go.
subject today had talent oozing from every pore in his body. He redefined the music industry and looked sexy as hell doing it, too. Today, we're talking about Franz Liszt.
I know
Oh,
Franz Liszt,
Franz.
not personally.
Okay, I don't know why.
I know he's
Listomania. I
not
was like,
German.
is that
He's Hungarian.
Listo? I don't know.
A jelly bean for Reese!
That's
in the
two.
world?
Yeah.
Is Franz, what was his last name? Liszt?
You don't even know his last name?
I don't, you just said it.
Liszt.
Liszt?
Liszt.
Is that like the non-stage name of Franz Ferdinand? Remember that guy?
That's a different...
I thought you were talking about the Archduke.
What, I'm sorry, what song is that supposed to be? Oh, okay.
I'm so confused.
That's the worst Franz Ferdinand I've ever
I thought that was
Don't
pretty
know what
good.
it means.
That's better.
I thought you would do Take Me Out, if anything.
That was Take Me Out.
That was Take Me Out? Oh, that's-
Oh!
Okay. Well,
fair.
anyway,
We good?
Franz Liszt. Let's
good?
focus here.
Yeah,
Franz
take it, take
Liszt
it, take
was
it.
born on October 22nd, 1811, in the small town of Doborian in the Austrian Empire. His father, Adam
Austria,
Liszt,
okay.
worked for Prince Nicholas Esterhazy, heir to one of the richest and most powerful families in Europe. Now, Adam was a skilled amateur cellist, and when Franz was 5, he started teaching his young son piano. Did you guys play instruments when you were little children?
No, I didn't. Which is,
no.
you know, breaking an Asian stereotype, but I did not.
I wish my parents forced me to. This goes back to I don't have any like tangible skills. I learned how to play the harmonica. I lost fantasy football one year, and I had to play on Bourbon Street till I made $10.
Damn.
After 5 hours, my friends were like, "You're not making money." I got $3, and then a guy recorded me for like 6 minutes, and then left and didn't tip me.
That's got to be the funniest
Ouch.
fantasy football punishment I've ever heard.
I played Piano Man for legitimately hours. That was the only one I could.
Really?
Well, speaking
Yeah,
of piano,
Wow. Okay. I'll be honest. Used to play piano, but I mean, heck, we still have the piano right up here. I mean, I would turn the camera, but like it's right outside the door. You know what? Screw it. Give me a second. Yeah, I'm not. Hang on, let me make sure you guys can see it. Yeah, right there. Used to play that a lot when I was a kid. Yeah, but keyword being a kid, I was never good at it, so basically stopped. Okay, so I had to do that. I mean, also recorders. I mean, I used to do that, but again, don't know don't think I can even play it now. Just never had it. I mean, heck, my older sister does it a lot. I mean, heck, you saw some of my live streams and or recordings, you'll probably have heard it over there during Christmas time. It was like... I don't know. I'm actually curious why she just still does it. I mean, never asked. I mean, not my place. So, anywho, moving along. Sorry
Hello,
about that.
man. We're talking about Franz Liszt. Franz
Alright,
was
Franz.
a prodigy, composing his own music at 8 and appearing as a concert pianist at 9. His promising start, coupled with his father's aristocratic connections, meant that Franz was
This
soon
sounds
receiving
like you're
the
on the
best
April.
music education Europe had to offer.
Almost.
His learnings
Except
took him
don't
to
count.
Vienna, where it's rumored that after Franz performed, Ludwig van Beethoven himself approached the boy and gave him a congratulatory kissy right on his little forehead. Oh,
This is the forehead
How big
from
was
Beethoven?
Beethoven at this point?
really? I don't know. 5'11"?
No, man, like, where was he at
He was still
in his
growing.
stardom? Like,
Oh, God.
It would have been really funny if he wasn't big and he just kissed his child.
That'd be a little awkward nowadays.
It's definitely me, Beethoven.
You'll never wash your face again.
When Liszt was 12, he and his family moved to Paris. In 1826, at age 15,
Austria to
he
France.
performed across France and Switzerland. The next year was spent playing all across England.
So
this
France,
schedule
Swiss,
is
England.
tough
Okay.
on a teen boy. I mean, for prodigious talent, it's always time to show it off, time to show it off. It's time to show it off. As you might expect, Liszt became discouraged, distant from other interests. By the time he was 16, Franz was suffering from nervous exhaustion and considering a quiet life in the priesthood. You ever thought about a life in the priesthood?
I'm Jewish.
Not really, no.
Yeah.
I don't know if they'd want me.
So you haven't really considered that.
No.
I don't think anyone has.
I've considered
Have
like
they?
just running away.
Yeah,
I mean, you're basically a priest, right? You got your holy water.
I don't think that's quite how
You're like
it
halfway
works.
there.
You know what? You're right. I am.
Yeah,
kind
I
of
don't
like a
know.
priest.
Yeah, in many ways.
That's how it
I'm
works.
Watcher's holy man.
That's right. Worried about his son's health, Adam took Franz to the small French seaport of Boulogne-sur-Mer, hoping the fresh air and sea baths would do the boy some good.
Well, let's see. Oh, and we're off. First question.
Question.
No.
Isn't that fun?
It was really scary. Yeah.
How'd
So
the
what's
trip
called?
to Boulogne-sur-Mer go?
right, there you
A. After 3 months, Franz was good as new. B. The local music school roped him into weekly performances, which made him feel worse. Or C. His dad died.
Who did
Don't
this?
think it's A, but
Who did this?
I
I looked at my board and it says Ryan Vergara sucks.
I don't know who. That's really nasty.
Kind of looks like your handwriting.
I don't have handwriting. I've never written anything.
honestly was gonna go for
What do you
B,
got?
but
How about
let's
D?
see.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Dance
Put-
monkey
Dance
dance.
monkey,
C,
dance monkey.
dead dad.
See dead
Jesus
dad.
Christ.
Yikes.
I don't know.
Okay. Well, we're off to a fun start here because we're about to find out via the magic of theater. Wow! I'll be right back. Whoa!
Hi. Oh, here we go.
Oh. Babylon in here. Oh, my dear sweet son Franz. Here
Okay.
we are in fabulous Boulogne-sur-Mer. A place of healing,
Oh, did he come on us?
rejuvenation. Are you feeling more like yourself?
No, I gotta be someone else.
You're still thinking about the priesthood, I see. So your nervous exhaustion is still hanging around.
Pretty much.
Well, these days it comes, it comes, it comes, it comes and goes.
I see. Well,
Isn't the audience-
well, give it time, my son. I'm sure our trip
I
here.
swear, if it's B after all this, I'll be surprised.
Just the ticket to
Yep, there it goes. Dad's dead.
He's dead.
Yep. Bye.
Okay. Woof! That's rough. That's gonna be a jelly bean for Reese, though.
Man, I am not doing well.
That's 3. You count it?
Yes, Franz found it difficult to get much R&R on the trip as his father came down with typhoid fever and died.
Youch.
Not ideal.
That's
Damp,
rough.
did you say?
No, I said damn.
Oh, I think
But
so.
also probably damn.
Damp.
With sweat and blood.
Now, even more
Yeah,
devastated
typhoid.
than before, Franz returned to Paris and started
Franz.
teaching piano. In 1828, at the still emo age of 17, Franz fell in love with one of his students. I know what we're going to ask here because it's a long time ago.
How
And
old is she?
people had a bad habit back then of falling in love. But they were the same age.
I was about to say.
Okay. Woo!
Yeah.
I thought you were gonna say
Sometimes
she was
history
10
is
years old.
okay.
That's cool.
Unfortunately for Franz, that girl's dad was less than stoked about his daughter being with her depressed and deadbeat piano teacher, and he forbade the two of them from seeing one another.
Dick move.
Heartbroken, Franz became
Dick
so
move.
ill he nearly died. And one Paris newspaper prematurely published his obituary.
Oops.
I gotta be first. Yeah. Gotta be first.
You guys ever
Yep,
had
oops.
heartbreak so intense that you felt physically ill?
No.
Huh? Is that too deep a question? That happened to me when Ryan made a deal with the devil and that demon Asmodeus and sent me back into dinosaur times, and then I got eaten by my mother.
You
but she
stop
put
reminding
back
me
out
of
in an
that.
egg, and then we almost all died, but then Ryan wished us all back to today times and fixed my heart so everything was fine.
I've been depressed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I don't think I've ever come close to dying from sadness. I get sad.
Yeah.
That's, it's healthy. Sometimes life's
Was
sad.
it Richard the Second?
I saw
like,
dead
dead
D
from
the
there,
other
or was
day.
that Henry? It
Okay.
was like the Henry the Fifth.
While he recovered,
Sorry, I'm like remember the Die of the Broken Heart. I mean, it was like King John, like the King John video, Drawn of History. I can't remember the original king's name. It's been a while. Okay, sorry. I mean, it's you know what I mean. It's the one where Richard III was basically dissing England, and well, they tried to rebel, and then well, didn't work out. And just gods, and just all that. You know what I mean, right? Anyway, back to the story.
Franz didn't touch a piano for a whole year, expanding his mind in other ways, like reading and building relationships with non-musicians.
That's
Around
good, at least.
1830, inspired by the revolutionary spirit that was yet again going around Franz's France, Liszt began writing music once again. Man, she really did a number on him.
Yeah.
He was like, I don't want to
And
touch
a
a
whole
piano.
year?
They're not seeing each other at this point?
No.
The father forbade it.
Yeah, but I
forbid
feel
it.
like in these stories, they always go around the father.
Maybe she was like, you know what? He is pretty depressed and droopy. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
He's like,
this guy
actually-
sucks.
maybe Dad's right.
Thanks,
Now,
Dad.
dipping one's
Thanks for the
toes
save.
back into work is a good start out of a depressive slump, but the real road back is a little help from your friends. In 1830,
Okay.
Liszt met composer Hector Berlioz, whose
Berlioz.
opium-influenced Symphonie Fantastique affected Liszt deeply. The next year, he met Niccolo Paganini, a musical revolutionary who was pushing what could be done with a violin literally to the breaking point. And next, he met sleepy old Frédéric Chopin, who was pioneering a new poetical style of music. With buddies who were similarly pushing boundaries, Franz didn't
Beatles.
feel so down and lonely on the fringes of music. By 1834,
Nice.
Liszt was reinvigorated. He began playing again, quote, tossing his shoulder-length locks and swaying hypnotically over the keyboard.
Wow.
Sounds sexy, right?
Damn, Liszt.
Sounds pretty. Fuck, it's
Just-
sexy.
Is that like quoted from like an onlooker, or did you
That
just
banging?
It is.
swaying
Primary
hypnotically?
source. God, he looks good doing it.
Liszt was back, baby. And he wasn't some precocious prodigy anymore. Now he was a mature composer and sexy as all hell at age 23. You hear that sniffling and coughing? Well, grab some chicken noodle soup because Europe just caught a bad case of Listomania.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Is that
I
the
see.
title?
Yeah, that's the titular moment.
As Liszt's
Here we
fame
go.
grew, so did his cadre of famous friends. And soon he caught the eye of Marie de Flavigny, the Countess de Gaulle. Marie and Franz began a romance, and in December of 1835, their first child was born, the unfortunately
cute.
named Blandine.
Blondine? Okay.
Why was this a big deal?
Okay.
A. Marie was his former student, and her dad now wanted Franz dead. B. Marie was married to someone else. Or C. Liszt was married to someone else.
Okay.
And we're writing, and we're writing. Very good.
I don't know.
What are you looking at me for? Huh? Why are you staring at me? I love you. We're friends.
You're good.
We used to hate each other, but now we're friends.
Are you okay?
Say it back.
I love you too.
Thank you. We locked in?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
Reese
back.
is still
Okay.
writing.
I'm done.
Ryan, what do you got?
I put B. For
Yeah,
betrayal.
same.
B for Blondine.
Hey, B-boys.
Hey,
Hey,
B-boys!
B-boy.
It's a beat boys.
Well,
I thought it was a good bit.
a jelly bean for both of you!
Yes!
Oh, wow!
Yeah.
Yes. It seems something
That
like
happens.
this happens in most of our French stories, but Marie abandoned her family to move to Switzerland with Liszt.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Womp womp.
yikes, right? I guess, sexy
Awkward.
piano man comes to town.
Swaying his hips.
You think
Yeah,
that marriage,
Swayne
like,
is
a
it.
first
He's up on
marriage was
stage,
dead,
like,
and she's like,
humping the piano,
okay.
you know?
Sing
Why is he playing multiple keys?
Peace
Sexy.
out.
Very sexy. Very
Are
sexy.
you Arnold Schwarzenegger in True Lies?
Hey, baby.
Very sexy.
Very sexy.
The two lived together for 4 years and had 2 more children, Cosima and Daniel. But their relationship was strained. Shortly after Daniel's birth, Marie packed up her kids and moved
back
to
to go.
Paris. Now, this arrangement appeared to suit Liszt just fine, as he wasn't a particularly enthusiastic father, with historians noting his, quote, parental aloofness. When he eventually regained custody over his children, he mostly left them with an elderly governess, a move considered harsh even back then.
Oof.
Not a great dad.
Ouch.
How old at this point?
Mid to late 20s.
Should be at the club.
You should be at the club.
Yeah, the boy.
You'll find out he largely was.
Oh, good.
But as movies in the 90s and 2000s taught us, the only thing stopping parents from having fabulous, rewarding careers are their children. And with Liszt ignoring his offspring, he's now had plenty of time to try out a pretty crazy idea that he had.
Oh, here we go. What's the event?
What did Liszt invent? A, the piano's third pedal. B, wheels on pianos. Or C, the entire profession of international concert pianist.
That's a really good question.
If it's the
One of-
third
one
one,
of my
I'll be
best
surprised.
I don't even know how many pedals there are on a piano.
Ryan, what do you got?
C, concert guy.
Concert guy.
Hit
B,
me.
piano wheels.
Whoa!
I don't know,
look
third
at
pedestal,
those
maybe?
drawings! I think Reese knows that the pretty easy way to get
guess-
jelly beans around here is to do a little drawing, and you're gonna get a jelly bean for that, even though you got the question wrong.
It's not B.
A jelly bean for Ryan.
Oh, it is C?
2, baby.
Dang.
Yes, Liszt created
You're
a
on your
new
third.
way for piano players to earn a living. Before him, it was absurd to pay to hear one guy at a measly piano. Liszt, however, knew he was worth it. Writing, quote, I have dared to give a series of concerts with myself entirely alone, taking off from Louis XIV and saying cavalierly to the public,
Le concert,
concert, c'est moi."
Moi.
Oh, shit.
What's that mean?
The concert is me.
Oh, my God.
The concert is me.
Liszt
Okay.
would
That's
take
a
entire symphonies by Beethoven, Berlioz, Schubert, you name it, and transcribe them down into something he could perform at a piano. And he'd play the thing from memory with no sheet music, something almost unheard of at the time.
Damn, he's
Liszt
good.
didn't just sound good, he looked good too. He threw his shoulder-length hair about while his famously long, flexible fingers flicked and pounded the keys.
Okay.
Was this a primary source or is...
Yeah.
I can imagine.
I might have embellished a little bit. Between songs, he would
Reminds
mingle
one.
and flirt with his aristocratic audiences. Ooh la la! Contemporary critic Joseph
Yeah, Playboy.
Dortigue wrote in 1835, quote, and buckle up, because this is a wild one. His performance is a waterfall, an avalanche that tumbles downward, a torrent of harmony that reproduces in its immeasurable swiftness the 1,000 reflections and nuances of the rainbow. It is a diaphanous, vaporous form, suspended in midair by the sounds of an aeolian harmony, its shimmering clothing made up of
Not that
flowers,
Aeolian,
stars,
pretty
pearls,
sure.
and diamonds. Then come accents of despair, articulated in the midst of suffocation. It is a delirious joy. It is a prophetic voice speaking a great lamentation. It is virile, proud
Damn, he
speech
looks like
that
he's lost the
commands,
plot.
subjugates, terrifies. It is a sigh being poured forth, the last groan of a dying man.
Jesus Christ. I feel like I need a cigarette after reading that.
No kidding.
I mean, this guy was just basically sending people into rapturous fits with his music.
I didn't know aioli was a word back then.
Well, you got to think about it like, what kind of music are they hearing normally? They're going out on the street in the 1800s. There's a little guy cranking an
all
organ or
over the
something.
place.
What do you think they'd say if they heard any one of the songs that appear at the end of this show?
Oh, they probably weep.
They probably would.
Yeah.
Because I haven't heard anything like it.
I certainly haven't heard anything like it.
Like giving them like a talkie.
It'd be sick to go back in time to the 1800s, give them some talkies, play some Chumbawamba for them, see what happens.
They lose their mind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'd be living in an Eden.
I don't know if we go that far, but I think I see where you're coming from. But so basically, thanks to Liszt here, basically anyone could perform a one-man show. I mean, think about it. He said himself, "The concept is me." You know, how like people would sometimes just do it on the stage. You know that. I mean, heck, I'm not sure how often like concerts are nowadays, but I'm actually kind of curious. If anyone knows, let me know, because I gotta know like what the price is for like solo pianists. You know, usually they get to start with like an orchestra and then work their way up to solo performances. I don't know. Not sure if it's popular nowadays, but I think that was a trope nowadays, or then too. I don't know.
Well, for most of the 1840s, Liszt traveled across Europe, from Russia to Ireland, Portugal to Turkey, and in so doing became a huge fucking deal. He performed 1,000 recitals in 8 years. Take that, Eras Tour! He invented a tiered ticket price system, Liszt Nation, if you will. That's a good one. Are you an ordinary schmuck who likes music? Well, crowd in near the back. The seats next to the piano, gentlemen only. Wealthiest gentlemen only.
What about for the seat on his lap?
Oh,
I
that's
don't think he sold that.
that's top tier, baby.
Oh my god, dude.
I don't know if you could play a piano with someone. I mean, he could probably play a piano with me sitting in his
Just
lap,
like
'cause I'm just a little guy.
guy.
Maybe with you, Rob.
Yeah. Each of us on one thigh, just sitting there looking up at him.
Not facing the piano, just staring up at him.
Exactly.
Give him a little smooch every time he does a nice flourish.
He thinks back to Beethoven.
Oh man, if you thought there was weird fan art for
He
you
nearly
before.
spit his drink out.
Hans Christian Andersen described him as a, quote, demon nailed fast to the instrument. Baudelaire saw Bacchante of mysterious and passionate beauty. George Eliot saw Liszt and said, for the first time in my life, I beheld real inspiration. That from the author of friggin' Middlemarch. You read that one? Yeah, me neither. Now, while
Yeah, I never heard
Liszt
it.
seemed to enjoy his fame, he didn't care much about money. It said he gave money away as easily as he earned it, and when he stayed in hotels, his valet would take the nicer accommodations while he stayed in the smaller room. Later in life, he never charged to give piano lessons, essentially passing on the same kindness some of his earlier teachers showed him. Oh, how about this? Now, since it wasn't about the money, what was Liszt in it for? A, sex. B, drugs.
Got it.
Or C, rock and roll.
Not even sure what that is. So,
Do you guys still do the Wordle?
Yeah, I got back into it recently.
I don't
Yeah.
do the word.
It was penne the other day. I didn't know they were allowed to do noodles.
I hate when they do double letters. It's kind of rude.
It's fucked up.
I don't even
Yeah.
know how it works.
You don't know how Wordle works?
I've never done it.
It's pretty fun.
never did.
I think I missed
I
the
tried
boat in the
it, just-
pandemic, and it just was like, too late.
I still know people that play Pokemon Go.
No,
Oh.
I wish I played that still. That was fucking sick. It was the best time of my life.
That was the best time in your life?
It's been all downhill from there.
That was before you met your wife.
ouch. I don't want to
Yeah, it was
trace
the
that.
best time of my life.
Okay, we locked in?
Yeah, Ben.
All right, Ryan, what do you got?
A.
D, all of it.
Whoa!
Oh,
So
that's
I
a
don't
good
do
one.
trick questions here.
Oh, I was
Sure
I was
about
like,
that?
fuck, was that an option?
Nah, he's a little trickster.
I don't do
sometimes.
trick questions.
You are a
except
nasty
when
boy.
you do. Reese, what do you got?
Morphine.
Morphine.
Oh, was it the answer? Was it just drugs?
It was
Yeah.
drugs,
Oh,
but I mean, that's
More
Yeah,
specifically,
I
morphine.
don't think they
Oh,
have
drugs.
morphine back
well, points to neither of you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Eh?
Sorry.
Sex?
The correct answer is sex.
then. Okay.
Yeah. Casting even more aspersions on Liszt's status within his own
Yeah.
family, our guy took a number of mistresses and lovers while he toured, and by all
Explains
accounts,
the merry man from the
it
beginning.
was like fishing with dynamite. Now, if this wasn't obvious already, Liszt got the gals at the, quote, polite salons and concert halls of Europe going. As the BBC reports, quote, there were times when the enthusiasm triggered by his public appearances bordered on delirium, and he became a figure on whom contemporaries projected all manner of
Oh, God.
erotic fantasies and secret desires. there were women who forgot everything, including their family's good name and their refined upbringing, to be close to their god.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Tumblr would be losing it for him.
Oh, I'm sure.
Maybe they still are, I don't know.
Can we see a picture
I think
of what
some
this guy
fans
looks
are,
like?
but
gonna be
yeah,
the
look out for those
ugliest
fans.
No, I gotta
just
see
saying.
maybe that.
He's got a look to him. He is like a handsome guy.
Oh yeah, he.
Oh, wow.
What? He kind of looks like Lord Farquaad.
I was just about to say, he looks like an AI human version
The
of
Lord
Lord
Farquaad.
Farquaad, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he's got like kind of handsome. He has like the Lucius Malfoy thing going for
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I could see it.
Good jawline.
Does have that
Good
look to
jawline.
him.
The guy's
Really
got a strong jawline.
Yeah.
That,
Just
or
like me.
Looks like someone
Yeah,
nowadays. I feel like.
Yeah, no, you're definitely.
Say I have a good jawline.
You have a good
Do you even
jawline.
have a
Everybody
jawline?
agrees.
You have a great jawline.
Oh, wow. Thanks, guys.
Your head's shaped like a circle, but you have a good jawline.
Nothing like it had
Okay,
ever
here we
been
go.
seen before. These were history's first fangirls doing what they do best, being deranged and horny in the most wholesome and pure ways. Women would fight over broken piano strings and throw their clothes on stage, namely their unmentionables.
Jesus
That was probably a
Christ.
lot harder to take off.
I was just thinking, I imagine like
It took like 40 minutes to remove some.
You think that was rock stars?
The
This penis is
entire
getting them all.
symphony, they're just like
let me untie this corset. We're starting in a second.
they're helping each other in the crowd.
Yeah,
My
that's a
bro.
lot.
What's up, bro?
Also, it's funny to
Not yet.
imagine him just playing the piano and just a big
dun-dun-dun,
pair of pantaloons smacking his face.
He's catching them in his mouth like a fucking dog.
Women would literally attack him, stealing pieces of his clothing and locks of his hair. They
Christ.
would take used coffee dregs as a souvenir and place his cigar butts in their cleavage.
It's dangerous.
Yeah, it does seem dangerous. A lot of burning possibly happening there. Is this something that happens to you when you walk out on the streets, Professor?
No.
People
Yeah.
taking off locks of your hair.
Women do
I
put
mean, I hope
milk
they don't
between
get to
their
that
cleavage.
point. I mean, I heard Johnny Somali's having
It was
that.
literal madness, and German poet Heinrich Heine termed it listomania. This predating modern psychological theory, listomania was a physical illness, a quote, physiological reaction to the mere presence of Liszt. It was considered contagious, and public officials were afraid of epidemics, like a riot, Oh!
Oh, that's good.
Anyway, all because the pianist was too hot.
Damn, that is insane.
Yeah.
A legitimate illness.
Jeez.
Ryan, this happens to you as one of the most respected ghost hunters in the United States, right?
No, not quite. Not quite. No. Well, it happens only, but for the ghosts. Not the living. Don't do this to me.
I will say, the first time I met you was the most nervous I was to ever approach someone.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah.
Was I a dick?
No, you were really nice.
Oh, thank God.
He didn't throw coffee in your face?
No,
I stopped doing that after a while.
I had heard that.
As can be the case for many artists, fame eventually grew burdensome. As pianist Stephen
Again.
Huff describes, quote, Liszt wasn't someone who thought life consisted of food, drink, and all the pleasure you could wring out of it. He was someone who was always searching. He was never going to be satisfied with just pleasing the countesses. I think he also realized how superficial a lot of audiences' appreciation might be, and he wanted to retire and do something more meaningful. In February 1847, Liszt met Caroline Zane-Wittgenstein, the Princess of Poland, who was so taken with the pianist that she invited him to come stay with her at her estate. Liszt agreed, but only stayed for a little while.
Oh, anime off.
Why? A, he got over Carolyn pretty quick. B, Carolyn wanted Liszt to get his butt back on tour. Or C, Carolyn was married to someone else.
This is tough.
I think I'm just gonna go with my gut here.
Ryan, what do you got?
I put
Even
A,
Trent,
he's
C.
a fuck boy. This guy clapped them cheeks and was like, "I'm out of here."
Sure.
Could be.
Reese, what do you got?
B.
You got
And
B.
again, same tracks.
Get back on tour.
Same
and
tracks.
you get
Well,
a little
I
drawing
could
of the
see.
B.
I
I don't
could
know, I'm
see her
just
being
going with
like,
the trend
if
here.
he's not going to do the thing that makes him valuable, then he loses his value.
Yeah.
Damn, that's
Go
sad.
make that money.
Yeah, where it's,
Well,
it's a
but she is a-
never-ending cycle.
She is a princess, you know? Maybe she's already got some fat stacks.
Yeah, but I feel like what's
I don't know.
it would
I mean,
be
for me, it
cool
was
for
A or
her
C.
to
I don't
have a non-working
Not sure
musician
if
just
he
staying
would
on her
try
couch.
to do that, but
Yeah, she needs him to be doing stuff.
We're gonna find out via the magic of theater.
All right, bye-bye.
I hope I'm right.
Let's see.
Oh, welcome to Poland, my dear Liszt. Isn't my
Sounds
palace
like A.
spectacular? Yes, I could be quite happy here. Too bad I'll probably have to leave soon to perform more. Oh, you work too hard, Franz. Why not give up the touring virtuoso life and
not
just
B?
focus on composing? You know, think less but see it grow. That type of thing. Then you and I can spend more time together, if you know what I mean. That does sound pretty good. So it's settled. You'll stop touring, and I'll go slip into something a little more comfortable, if you know what I'm saying. Oh my God, what am I doing? Oh, Franz, you've done it again. About to bed another beautiful woman. I gotta slow down. Hello? Can I help you?
Wait, am I right?
Oh, hi. I'm Franz Liszt, guest/lover of Princess Carolyn's. And who might you be? I'm Carolyn's husband, the prince.
Oh!
Hi. Well, would you look at the time? I should
Yeah,
probably
time to
skedaddle.
go.
Bye!
Run! For your life!
The fuck was that all about?
Cool outfit.
Called it.
Outfit.
Yeah.
Sucks that he's getting cucked, but I mean,
Again.
cool outfit.
I still think it's B.
I mean, he got with it very good.
Hi.
Hey.
Did I break the theater?
I thought you might have. Nope. No, you're good.
Yeah, you're
That's
good.
better.
Oh my God, how'd you do that with your mind?
Yeah. There we go. Okay.
All right.
Yes, points to neither of you.
All right.
Nice.
Yes, the Yoko to Liszt John
Yeah.
Carolyn
Those
actually
are like-
encouraged her lover to stop touring as a virtuoso performer and to instead settle down and concentrate on being a composer. Carolyn, however, was married. So, in 1848, Liszt left Carolyn's palace and moved to Weimar, Germany. Now, stop me if you've heard this one before, but Carolyn left her royal family and moved to another country to join her lover, Liszt.
Oh, God.
Wow, man.
He's got that magic flute, you know.
Yeah, this guy's got a massive
It's a
ding dong.
homewrecker.
Well,
What?
Got a massive ding dong.
Oh,
Probably.
okay. Maybe he has a really good personality.
yeah, Ryan.
And a massive ding dong.
Yeah, I guess why not both? Now in Weimar, Liszt became
Yeah, honestly, I kind of agree with the, like, that. I think I would have been like, oh, you're married? Wrong! Like, don't get drawn up in that drama. You'll regret it. Like, at least that's how I see it, but, like, poor Liszt. That didn't work out.
interested in conducting, mostly because he needed to figure out how to make other musicians do the crazy things he had bouncing around inside that funny dome of his. Before Liszt,
not all
a
players can be
conductor was
conductors, I
more or
guess.
less a glorified metronome. But Liszt elevated the position, transforming the conductor's role into the one who plays the entire orchestra as his beautiful instrument. In 1860, Liszt and Princess Carolyn left Weimar for Rome, where they were hoping the Pope would grant Carolyn a divorce so the two could marry. The
still
Pope,
did?
being popey, declined.
Oh.
Not there
Was that
yet.
like really frowned upon back then?
Yeah, probably.
They have to appeal
Yeah,
to the Pope.
I guess so.
I just can't believe the
They
Pope
usually
is
gotta
out
have
there
a
doing,
reason,
clerical
otherwise
work,
they're
like
sticking
divorce
with
paper. People working stuff like
Sitting at like an office desk, just like, yeah.
fuck, man, dude, another divorce,
one.
yeah.
With his touring days now well behind him, Liszt finally had time to patch things up with his children. Unfortunately, he
Too
was
late.
starting to run out of them. His son Daniel died in
bye, Daniel.
1859. 3 years later, his eldest daughter, you all remember Blondine, also died.
Oh, bye,
That
Blondine.
left Liszt with a surviving middle child, Cosima.
Cosimo.
Oh! How were things between Franz and Cosima? A. Cosima died a week after Blondine. B. Franz patched things up and became an attentive grandfather. Or C. Cosima fucked her dad's friend, Richard Wagner. Okay, what do we got?
I put C, he banged, she
Yeah,
banged Dick
same.
Wagner.
Wagner.
Sure.
Oh, here we all
Wagner.
see.
Huge
See
anti-Semite
dogs.
piece of shit. Let's.
Oh, really?
Oh, wow.
We spit upon his name. Fuck that guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, I mean, I think she banged him.
Points to both of you. She fucked him.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Hey, Sea Dogs
Yes,
for the
at
win.
age 25, Cosima started shacking up with famous composer and noted anti-Semite Richard Wagner, who her father introduced her to when she was but a child. Cosima didn't care
Awkward.
that Wagner was 24 years
you
older
up.
than her. Cosima didn't care that she was already married. Cosima didn't care that she had 2 daughters. She wanted Wagner. And to be fair, she and Wagner seemed to have had a decent relationship. Cosima birthed 2 of Wagner's children before abandoning all 4 of her kids with her husband so she and Wagner could move to Switzerland.
Wow.
With that.
Like,
There's a lot of
like
abandoned husbands.
Yeah, I think
This would be the start of a good like Netflix show.
these people shouldn't be in relationships.
Yeah, but I also
Liz
feel like
did
at
the
the
same
time, like
thing.
maybe marriage
Daughter-
wasn't
Daughters
what
doing
she
it.
wanted,
What the hell?
Yeah.
and she found love.
Yeah.
Also,
You know,
you gotta
it's like-
wonder how many
also
marriages
5 right
back
now,
then were
goddamn.
just like, you marry this guy.
Yeah, and it's like in exchange for like my dad gives you X cattle.
Right.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What were the two
Now,
doing?
hypocritically, Liszt was pretty upset with his daughter's actions, and it led to a falling out between him and Wagner. In 1870, Cosima obtained a divorce, allowing her to marry Wagner. 2 years later, Liszt seemingly got over the whole ordeal. Not
fast.
easily offended, know how to let it go. Now,
Again,
Liszt
he
kept putting
did
out
the
new
same thing to
music,
his
but
father.
in his later years, the popular style had left him behind. For his part, Liszt seemed okay with that, writing to a friend a year before his death, quote, "I waste my time more or less voluntarily." In July of 1886, Liszt played his final concert, and later that month, on July 31st, in the presence of his last remaining and barely interested daughter, Franz Liszt died in Bayreuth, Germany. A shitty father through and through, Liszt had nevertheless revolutionized music performance, the first to create a craze we've seen repeated throughout music history, from Elvis to the Beatles, from NSYNC to BTS, from a mess to the masses. And that concludes the story of Franz Liszt.
So he just died of old age.
Yeah.
How old was he?
Let's see, probably like 75-ish.
Oh, for that
That's pretty
time,
good.
That's pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
pretty good.
I can't believe this guy just got taken out by old age and not some like.
He made so many enemies.
He did.
Yeah.
He made
Just
a
one, I
life
think.
literally making enemies and just fucking.
Yeah,
Kind of like a cicada.
much.
He was born, played his beautiful music,
That's right.
had sex a lot, and then died.
that's really poetic.
That is true. That is true.
Brings
Yeah.
a tear to my eye. Watch me cry.
Getting?
Stop! You gotta stop telling people to watch you cry. It's really unnerving.
Are the tears coming out?
They're never. Never.
I don't think he had tears. Do you?
Jesus Christ!
Sure could hurt yourself.
Take it easy. Nothing wrong.
Oh.
That's what we've come to.
Well, that concludes our history lesson. I'm going to go vibe with the tallies to determine the winner of the coveted capsules and title of History Wizard. In the meantime, enjoy this performance from a pile of Franz Liszt's discarded trash. Wow. I'll see you guys in a second.
How does that look?
What a crazy life. I really thought he was gonna get taken out by like a bullet or.
I also thought that
angry
it was going to
husband?
be like, or like the Princess of Poland's husband.
Something
yeah,
like
I
that.
was
definitely had
expecting the
pulse.
prince to just like,
He
come
definitely-
here, boy, I'm gonna ask
I'm
you.
actually excited to hear this song. This is gonna be just like Wicked.
So if you care.
Whoa.
What the hell is that?
Half the track?
It looks like the ugly Krabby Patty.
It does.
But like a pile of stuff that was never good enough for that piano man that everyone adores. And I still reminisce too many use for my bits, but that piano man, he don't want me anymore.
The mouse is moving.
Sure,
I know,
need
that's
much.
really impressive.
Toenail
Oh, yeah.
clippings,
Oh, wait.
hairy tufts, snot-filled handkerchiefs, and rotten apple cores. Once his but cast aside is miscellaneous detritus, discarded and forgotten on the floor. Never more than broken pieces of what I used to be.
It's actually beautiful.
Anybody wanna pick me apart? Come on down and tell me that you like what you see. Listen me out. Tear me apart.
Oh, harmonica
This would be me.
solo.
This would be me.
This would be you, yeah.
It's tearing me apart.
That's sharp.
Oh, I'm really feeling it.
Now Franz's notes ringing out. No dry seats in the house. Yeah, that piano man, he drove them all to tears.
Oh, that.
Sure.
When they see me about and clawing, swiping me to grab a souvenir.
Oh, God.
Go and stick my heart in a brooch. Tuck a stub between your boobs. Take what's left of me. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Shredded fragments of a life. Now you're memento of the night when the piano man's talent tore apart your mind. Am I more than the loose leavings of a celebrity? Anybody wanna pick me apart? Come on and tell me that you like what you see.
What about here?
Mr. Mania. Oh,
Kind of growing on me.
Okay, hi.
Going on him.
You hear that? That actually moved.
Crusty buried in a crumbled range. Never dreamed I'd find myself outside the lights of the stage. A list of mania. It's terribly
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, jeez! You alright? Help! Hey! Okay.
fingers hot. Crowd erupts. He takes
God, he's
a bow
like,
and soaks in where I am. In the rubbish can, I see my
I think
worth.
that's the first time I've ever seen the puppet just fly away, dude.
You okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That dive.
Holy shit.
Whoa!
Oh my God.
That was nuts!
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
First time I've ever seen the puppets
fucking
leave this.
Puppet
Died.
tried to kill himself in the middle of the
It's
song.
like a 40x performance.
That was crazy.
Yeah.
He crowd surfed
nuts.
into a chest.
Also a pretty good song.
It was a pretty good song.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay,
God,
you
that
guys are never
happened
going to
kind of-
believe this, but according to our very simple tally, Reese is today's winner. Oh, that means you're the history wizard. But isn't everyone a winner when you've got a bottle of Forget It All in your hand? Yes, come get your prizes.
Oh, thank you.
Yes, Ryan, one for you, Ryan, one for Reese. Forget It All. If your doctor doesn't want to give it to you, maybe you need a new doctor. Thank you to Forget It All for sponsoring today's episode. That's going to do it for today's episode. Reese, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks. I drew you a picture as a goodbye gift.
Oh,
Nice, the Watcher logo, nice.
oh, another jelly
Thanks,
bean
Reese.
for Reese.
Wait, I drew you a picture too.
He's drawing
This
it.
is not how you do it.
That's 6 to 2.
This
This is an
not how you-
afterthought.
F you.
Fuck you.
Can I get one of his jelly beans?
Yeah, you get all of his jelly beans. To all you at home, thanks for watching Puppet History, where the details are always a little fuzzy. We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye bye. Hey.
Still got molasses all over this thing. All these years later.
Yeah, really?
Professor, can I tell you something?
Oh, yeah. What's
Sure.
up?
Boys, hello. May I have a word?
Doc?
Yes,
What's
Dr.
up?
Spratt. Where's the horse?
I'm not too sure. He said to drop off some free product from the sponsor, though. Nice. Here you go. Oh, God, I gotta tend to that song puppet. It never gets easier.
Wait,
Crying
Dr.
shame.
Hey, Doc.
Frank.
Doc.
Man, that guy cracks me up.
Listen, Professor, how far back can you remember?
Remember.
Right.
No, I mean, the only thing I remember is you saying the word remember.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Our short-term memory is completely fried. I think it's these pills.
Right. Should we try taking them?
No,
No.
that's the thing. We have been taking them.
We've been taking them.
The thing is, I accidentally took 2 of these last week, and it made me kind of forget to forget.
Yikes. Well,
That's a thing?
I'd never take some random drug. Man, I could really use a random drug right now.
Oh my God, your memory is cooked.
Give me a second.
Mr. Popular.
Elmer.
Huh?
Hello.
Ryan, Elmer Walter Williams.
Elmer, hey.
Get that weak shit off my track. Sorry about that.
Hey,
Alright.
sounds like you're doing some real speed in there.
Oh, yes, just some errands to clop to today, but just calling in to make sure you guys enjoy your daily dose of Forget It All.
Hey, Elmer, I'm here too.
Hello, Professor. Yes, I'm sorry I couldn't deliver them in person, but those fine folks over at Forget It All sent you some free product. You should try some. It's really great. No side effects, just operating on a higher plane, you know? Easy living. It's like they say, Forget It All make brain go yum, yum, yum.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we're popping some right now. Oh, that's a great pill. Feels so good going into the mouth and down the throat into the stomach.
What's good? Yes. Pill.
Thank you.
You fellas sound awfully lucid. Ryan, what's your middle name?
Oh, that's easy. It's Steve.
What's that?
I said Shakira.
Shakira?
To the best of your knowledge, your full name is Ryan Shakira Bagara.
Sounds right to me.
Sounds right.
Wow, that must have been a potent batch. Great, love to hear it. Anyway, good chat. Gotta hop off. Talk soon, my bitch.
Bye-bye.
I don't trust that
We
fucking
gotta
horse.
drop these pills.
Man,
Fast.
you know, I'm starting to remember. I've been pretty drugged out for how long? What is this, episode 1? What are we doing, Black Death?
It's episode 4.
4.
Holy smokes, it's like I'm time traveling again. Well, if I don't even remember those other episodes, what else am I forgetting?
Look, I remember Dorothy Ruth was saying some weird things were going on, and I've been starting to remember some really strange things from the rap party last season. None of it makes sense. What if we try and remember together?
But what if I want to forget?
Oh.
That does not sound like something
Yeah,
the
that's
world's
not you,
greatest
dude.
historian
That's not
would
you.
ever say.
Come on, dude.
Let's remember. Let's remember.
Remember, bro.
Remember.
Remember.
I'm remembering. I'm
remembering
now. It's all coming back to me. Yeah. Oh my God.
This is so weird.
Oh boy, all right. Oh, late to the speech at my own rap party. That's embarrassing. Hey everybody, welcome one and all. I'm just kidding. Hey, let's all raise a glass to the best, most drama-free season yet. Season 6, let's hear it everybody. And may season 7 be even more drama-free. What's going on over there?
Is there a doctor in the house? Someone! Something horrible has happened, and my wife is about to tell you the precise nature of the aforementioned tragic event.
A strange producer, Shane Mattei's been murdered in the street like a dog.
What?
His
Oh,
body
that's-
is so cold. You guys. Like a little worm in the rain. Oh, boy.
Whoa!
Shane's dead?
The hell?
I had no idea. Wait a minute. Ryan, look.
Oh. Oh. How long has that been there?
Oh my God. We gotta call Dorothy Ruth. She'll know what to do.
Oh, hey, boys. If you're looking to smash, you're too late. This horsey hoe is spoken for. I just got married to my dear straight-shooting Elmer.
Oh.
I'm married! Oh, my God, I can't believe it.
Well, I guess you caught me red-handed.
More like red-hoofed.
I wasn't running errands, I was getting hitched. Calling to wish us well, are you?
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
So attractive. I love you.
Yeah, congrats. Gotta go.
Shit!
Yeah.
What did I do? That horsey huckster's got the whole staff hopped up on Forget It All.
Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do?
I just got forget it all. Man, we really were high. Speaking of, I could really go for some of that stuff right now.
Professor.
No, we're not taking more Forget It All.
What is Elmer
Stop it.
getting at? What's his plan?
And who's producing the show?
If only we could talk to Shane, but he died in the street like a dog, and you can't talk to dead people.
Wait. Maybe we can.
Hypothetically, what if we could?
Well, looks like the boys are off to Forget It All. Thank God, finally. Oh, wait, something's going on. There's a little extra. Hold on, I gotta see this.
Itching for more puppet history? Well, head on over to Watcher TV for all of season 7.
Or that. Sorry. Sorry, I forgot about that. But still, there you go. Sounds like Ryan and Professor are finally off to Forget It All, so phew. That's good. Anywho, so 5 points for me. Let me know how you guys did if you were playing along. Until next time, adios.